Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Come As You Are Oracle, because come as you are, you might be wearing a hoodie as well. Don't matter to me. Sorry, I got hair all over the place. I'm going to do an oracle read for today, Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. It is March 3rd, right? I'm not crazy. My name is Kim. You might follow me on Facebook, Instagram, the Talk, the Tube, or not. Whatever you prefer. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything is for you. Not everything is about you. That's Bubbles. He did not want to leave, so he's decided he's going to annoy the bejesus out of me. Hey, come on. Down. Let's go. Come on. Go down. Anyway, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything's for you. Not everything's about you. Took me forever and a day to upload that stinking affirmation this morning. Oh, okay. I went to the lake. I took pictures. I took a tiny little video. I wrote my name in the sand twice. I love it. Love it. I noticed that there's a lady that goes there when I go there in the morning, and she'll walk the beach like back and forth. And yesterday she was still there when I came back to my car and left. But today, like, she was there out there for like 5-10 minutes and she came back and left. I don't know if she got the spookies or what. I did my live this morning, which I apparently am not allowed to do a live while I'm driving. Because what, they don't think I'm smart enough to mount my phone and not touch it? I guess. I'm pretty sure I see TikToks where people are driving, but whatever. So I got back on and did a live at the actual lake. Ooh. It said at one point I had like 738 people watching, accounts watching my live. Yeah, that dwindled really fast. It's alright though. I got on there and chatted about me and my personal stuff, and the lady that almost hit me yesterday, and the first live that got canceled, I was talking about the spirit that tried to rack my brain for information on my drive to the lake. That was like months ago. 2 months ago. Pick up the one that fell. Okie dokie. everybody is having good weather today. I think it's like almost 70 here. There is a nice breeze. So I definitely need the hoodie because I do not want to get sick. Okay. We're going to do one more shuffle through because I actually have another. I did two Oracle decks, Oracle Word deck, and then the Time Oracle. So just going to do one more shuffle through. Okay, I'm going to take that. I don't usually do that, but I am. Bubby, Bubbles. I call my cat Bubby. He's quietly watching. Okay. I'm gonna have to condense the cards at some point because there's not enough room. Okay. Bottom of the deck is exhaustion, depletion, drain, long journey. First card that fill out: family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Second card: peace, balance, harmony, friendship, soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. Doo, 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 doo. Conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. And then again, exhaustion. So you were with somebody that you thought you were going to have a family with. I'm not seeing an actual family. You thought you were going to have a family with them. Whatever shape or form that means for you. You know, family doesn't necessarily mean like you're going to marry them and have children. That's not... That would be a classic family dynamic, right? But nowadays, a lot of people don't even have kids, so... You were at peace because you found your soulmate. Okay. The thing is your soulmate is conflicted. And I'm getting they came to you with their hot and cold behavior. They came clean about having multiple lovers. I don't even know that I would call third party because I'm seeing multiple. But they admitted to you that they feel like it's a hopeless situation. Like they don't know why they look for love, even though let's just set it straight right now. Sex is not love, okay? It's not. And when they're out spreading it around, I mean, really, they just have a problem with sex. Okay? You want to call it sex addiction, feel free to call it sex addiction, whatever, however you want to classify that. Yeah, they felt hopeless about it because they were really in love with you, but and when I say they were really in love with you, like I'm getting that they were really in love with you, but they could not control themselves. And I know it's like it's cliche, right? But everybody always thinks the grass is going to be greener on the other side, and it's usually not. Okay? And really, it's just when you think about it, it's like it has a lot to do with the chasing mentality, right? Because they just constantly love to chase, and then when they get it, they move on to the next thing, you know? This longing is not in regards to the cheating. The longing is in regards to, like, they want to make it work with you, they just don't know how. But then the realization is coming through. I think I'm getting like on both your sides. Like they need to change, but they need to do that in their own time. And you're coming to the same conclusion that they need to change, they need to do it in their own time, but you don't know if you can wait, right? I'm not getting you're exhausted, I'm getting they're exhausted because it is exhausting. It is exhausting. You know, they believe they're in love with you and they want to be with you, but at the same time, like they're constantly seeing something that they think is going to be better and they go towards it. And they know it's wrong, but they keep doing it because they don't know how to break the cycle. It's exhausting. It's exhausting living like that. Let's just be honest. Like like who wants to be jumping from person to person to person when, you know, they're in their like 50s, 60s, 70s? Like grow up already. And again, if you want to call it an addiction to sex, you can do that. But I feel like it's much more than just the sex, honestly. There's a whole. There's just like a whole bag full of BS there, you know? Like I said, the chasing, the sex, the grass is greener. You're always looking for better. You feel maybe they felt like they deserved better than you. Maybe they were looking at you and on some level they were like, well, I like all this, but I don't like that. I also feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, but how in love can they be if they're doing that? And I got some personal experience in there too. You know, I was married, my ex-husband. Um, I didn't physically cheat on him, but by the time I told him I wanted a divorce, I was mentally already gone. Like I was talking to other people online. I was already gone. Like for me, like the love wasn't even there. I still consider that cheating. I've never done that to anybody else. I really hope to God I would be smarter next time and not let it get that far. You know, because I'm willing to admit my role in the issue, which is that I wasn't happy for a very long time in my marriage, and I just didn't say anything. And then when I did drop hints and he wasn't getting it, when I did come out and say something and he wasn't getting it, like I just let it go. And I should not have let it go, right? Let me pull this other deck. See if I can get anything else. I'm gonna move these over. I don't know why those cards are so freaking bendy. I mean, I know why they're bendy because I bent them, but still, it's a little annoying. I'm just going to do a few shuffle throughs of this just to see if anything else comes out. We got one card, Daydreaming. I am always longing for you. I think that's them. I'm getting the feeling, okay, and I'm going to say masculine and feminine, but take it as it resonates. You're the feminine, they're the masculine, okay? And I'm getting that, like, when all this came to light, like, and you came to your realizations, like, you deserve more, you're moving on. I don't know how to say this without being a jerk, and I don't mean to be a jerk, it's just, like, when I know I'm done with something, I'm done. It usually takes a lot for me to get to that point, or it used to. Now it doesn't. I learned my lesson. But when I'm done, I'm done. Like, I walk away, I walk away. It's one thing to run into somebody in town or at the supermarket or at the theater or whatever, but I do not chase past people. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to play into somebody's games, and I just get the feeling that the feminine energy feels the same way. Again, you could be a masculine and feminine energy. Alright, I'm going to take the bottom. The bottom was absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Top of the deck, top of the deck was Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. This is that person, Daydreaming. Again, the one that fell out. I am always longing for you. Yeah, this is the person. This is the other person. They got this picture here, like they're constantly looking at your picture. One or both of you might have a lot of tattoos. I think part of the problem might be this too. Just saying. If they're going out and low vibing it, maybe they're drinking, doing drugs. And this cloak, this priest, one of you goes to church regularly. They're like really upset. Like I don't know who I don't even know who this I don't know who this is, but like they're really upset. Like I can feel it. Like like I don't feel like I'm having a hard time talking, but I feel like they definitely feel like they have a hard time talking. And like I'm seeing like I'm seeing like when I think of the mind, I'm seeing like marbles, like they're very scatterbrained. Because they're just it's like they know that they messed up the best thing that they could have ever had. They sabotaged themselves. It's not even really about sabotaging the relationship. They sabotage themselves, right? I mean, when you have the best thing in your arms, you know, another human being that like loves you, and you're gonna let that go for to chase, you know, D or you know, why? Why? I think I'm just gonna take the top and the bottom on this. And I don't feel like they cry a lot about it. I feel like they just like they worry themselves, you know, like they get anxiety and maybe some depression, headaches. Oof. Bottom of the deck. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I left you before you could leave me. It's top of the deck. Again, this is from them. This is all from them. I left before you could leave me. I think they I think in your relationship, like you had no clue. Okay. I mean, maybe you had like a little bit of a suspicion, but not enough to where you would even like voice it. You know what I mean? You're just like, maybe would he cheat? I don't think he would cheat, but he was, or they were, and I think they brought it all out into the open because they were tired of hiding it. They were tired of living a lie. And they just figured it was just easy to get it out there for you to be ticked off, for you guys to break up, and then they could just leave. Like they didn't want it to go any further. It was my fault, but I blamed you. They're I wasn't really getting like I don't think they necessarily like blamed you for anything. I think again, you didn't see. You know what I mean? Like and maybe there was not a lot to see. Maybe they covered their tracks really well. But I think when they came out and said, "Hey, like this is happening. I'm just going to, you know, I think we should just break up and I should go cuz I need to figure my stuff out." I think I don't think you necessarily blamed them, but I think I think they didn't necessarily blame you, but I think they probably pointed out to the fact like, "Hey, I was doing this for, you know, days, weeks, months, years, whatever, And you didn't know? Like, how did you not know? And why wouldn't you say something? But this person is like heartsick over you. For real, for real. Hmm. Do one more shuffle through. We had one card fall out. It says later than you think. And I'm getting like two things with this card. Okay. Okay, I don't think you're gonna like what I have to say, but this is what I have to say. The card that fell out was later than you think. They were in business. They had some type of office job where they stayed late. Lawyer, doctor, finance, somewhere where they worked in an office and they stayed late. And they weren't really staying late, right? They were going out and doing whatever, doing whoever. And then they're gonna come back around for you in the summer. They're gonna reach out. Probably like late summer. Like in my mind, summer goes sometimes through October. So maybe like September, October, like early fall. Late summer, earlier fall. Early fall. And then it's worth waiting for. This is not what's worth waiting for, honey bun. There's something else out there. And, you know, you could actually have something else, someone else come out in the summer with this gathering here. Like, you could be at like a summer or something or other and you meet somebody and that's it. And then when this person comes back around, you're like, sorry, dude. Or dudette. Like, I'm taken. I don't know, you know, I don't mean to be rude or mean or anything like that. I just don't understand why people think that other people are going to wait for them, right? Like, I have a life. My time is valuable. And you do too, you know? Like, why would you just sit around for weeks, months, years waiting for something that you don't even know is going to come back? And did you want it to come back? You know, because they left before you could leave. But did they really leave you? Because it's kind of like you left them, you know? And if you left them, like I said, like I get the feeling like whoever you are, you're the same as me. Like you leave and that's it. You're done. Like you're not swinging back around. You know, the only thing that would make me do a double take is this Soulmates card. But, I mean, not everybody ends up with their soulmate. every person on the planet gets married. Not every person on the planet has kids. So some people don't end up in relationships at all. They end up spending their later years alone, you know, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Twin flame, soulmate, some people don't even know what that is, you know? So yeah, I think you're gonna, either this person's gonna come in and you're gonna say, no, I'm good, and I'm gonna wait for something better, or something better is gonna come in before they come back around. And when they come back around, you're gonna be taken. It's gotta be one or the other. Because I don't think you want to go back to this. And I don't blame you. You know, I say all the time on my talk, like, people have to want to change, but people change for themselves. They don't change for other people. And that's how it should be. Like, this person, and they're low vibing, and they're sleeping around, and maybe drinking and drugging and gambling or whatever they're doing, like, that's fully within their right to do. I mean, they shouldn't put that onto other people in relationships that they can't sustain. But it's perfectly within their right to live a lifestyle like that. There's leaves out there moving around. You know, I went through that with my ex-husband. Like, I was his mommy. I wasn't his wife. I was his mommy. And I asked him to change, and he said he would try, and then he wasn't. And I realized, like, of course he's not, because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to change for himself. He's not going to change for me. That's when I knew it was over. But yeah, I think you, when this was over, you left this in the past, and you were moving on. And I don't blame you. And hopefully they get their together, they get their act together. Maybe they'll find somebody else. I mean, I would never want to hope that someone would be alone, you know, just because they made a mistake. Hopefully they can rectify the mistake and move on with their lives, you know. But yeah, that's the reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll be back on for the read tomorrow evening, Monday. Bye.